And who could be more at home on the range than the Range Rider? With his thrilling adventures of the great outdoors, his exciting experiences rivaling those of Davy Crockett, Daniel Boone, Buffalo Bill, and other pioneers of this wonderful...
What's the big idea anyway?
Shut up, you.
Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play.
And who could be more at home on the range than the Range Rider? With his thrilling adventures of the great outdoors, his exciting experiences rivaling those of Davy Crockett, Daniel Boone, Buffalo Bill, and other pioneers of this wonderful country of ours. And Dick West, all-American boy.
What's the big idea anyway?
Shut up, you. We don't have anything of value, fellas. Probably mistaken identity.
We know who you are, Mr. Range Rider, and you ain't wanted in this territory.
Mind telling us why?
I ain't telling you nothing. Just turn your horse around and get going.
Poured up.
That's what I call a nice warm welcome. Too warm if you ask me.
Yeah. We'll find out what it's all about.
We tried to stop him. Fred got killed. I was lucky to get away.
That horse has got dried mud all over his legs. The same kind of mud that guy rode through when he got away.
Morning. You own this place?
That depends. What's on your mind?
Who owns this horse with all the mud on it?
Haven't the slightest idea. Some stranger left the nag here to be shot.
Well, can you give us a description of him?
I'll know him when he gets back.
Not very anxious to help. What do we do now?
That horse belongs to somebody around here. Let's go have a look.
Insulators at the Oak Creek Relay Station, Tim. The express wagon will drop them off there.
That's mighty good news, Miss Jean. What about the wire?
You check on that, Larry?
He left Jenkins' outpost this morning. Should be in camp late this afternoon. That's Snyder?
That's right.
We're supposed to report to you. I'm the range rider, and this is my sidekick, Dick West.
I'm certainly glad you're here. Meet Tim Riley, my right-hand man.
Kim?
And Larry Rand, my construction foreman.
Hello, Larry.
The range rider and Dick are troubleshooters for the telegraph company.
Good. We need all the help we can get. Well, that's why we're here. According to reports received at Cheyenne, Miss Snyder, you've been stringing wire at the rate of 5 miles a day. That is up until the last couple of weeks, when a series of accidents and delays cut your progress down to less than a mile every 24 hours. Is that right?
We've been working day and night, but we're still a little over 7 miles from Slade's Crossing. With less than 3 days to complete our contract. If we fail, we automatically lose our contract to continue the line into California.
Well, whoever's trying to stop you knew that we were coming here. We were ambushed by 2 masked men and wanted to leave this part of the country.
You fellas seem hard to convince.
Sometimes.
Were you able to identify the men that held you up?
No, one of them got away. But in getting away, he ran his horse through some gray mud. We located the horse with gray mud all over him over at the blacksmith shop. He's still there.
Only the fellow that runs the place wouldn't give us any information.
Tim, go with him and take a look at the horse. Maybe you can identify it. Larry and I will join you after I lock up the office. We're moving out to camp until the line is finished.
What happened to that horse all covered with mud that was here a little while ago?
Some guy came and got him.
Who was he, Slade? Do you know?
No, some stranger I've never seen before.
I think you're lying, Slade. I'm gonna have a look around.
Oh, no, you don't, mister. Beat it.
Leave the gun alone, Jake. Thanks for helping us out. Forget it. Where's that horse you mentioned?
Oh, he's gone. That's what started the fight. My partner wanted to look around and he jumped him.
I always thought Slade was on the up and up, but you can never tell. Gene, I'll meet you and Tim out at the relay station in an hour and help with the insulators. In the meantime, I'm going to ride out to the mill at Deer Creek and see if they're cutting any more poles for us. See you all later. Miss Snyder, who received the message that Dickie and I were coming to Slade's Crossing?
Hank Calder, our regular operator, why?
Do you think he'd tell anyone?
Well, I doubt it. I doubt it very much.
By golly, somebody talked out of turn.
Do you think any of the workmen could have overheard the message?
Well, it's possible. A lot of them know the Morse code.
Can you specifically think of anyone who'd want to stop your work here?
I wouldn't put it past the foreman, Larry Rand.
Tim, you have no right to talk like that. Since Dad was killed, he's been working night and day for us.
It's that night work that bothers me, Miss Jean. He spends too much time away from camp.
Don't worry, Tim. We'll find out whether he's on the level or not. This Steve Gray that has the ranch just south of here, is he the same man that bid against you for the construction contract?
He certainly is. Once more, I'm convinced he's behind our troubles, but I can't prove it.
All I can say is I hope no one has told Gray about that load of supplies that Jenkins is sending over to us today.
Tim's right. If anything happens to that, we might as well give up.
Don't worry about the supplies. Dickie and I will go out and escort that wagon to camp.
time you got here.
Sorry, Mr. Gray. I had to have some excuse for leaving.
Why didn't you let Jake plug the range rider when he had the chance?
Yeah, why'd you shoot the gun out of my hand?
Oh, you couldn't see, and you know it. Besides, what could I do with a girl standing right next to me?
All right. Let's cut out arguing. There's too much money involved in taking over the Snyder girl's contract to let anything or anybody stand in our way. Besides, right now, we got another little matter to take care of. Jake, there's a load of telegraph wire on the way over to the camp from Jenkins' outpost. There's just the driver and a guard with it. You know what to do.
Come on, Hal, we got work to do. That way. Take charge of these supplies. Burn them and dump them over the first cliff you come to.
Be all right.
Dick, get my horse and pick up that other guard, and meet us on the way back to camp.
Right. What happened?
Looks like you ran into some more trouble. That's right. I'll tell you all about it as soon as we get this man's shoulder fixed up.
Start unloading, Tim. So it was Jake Slade and Hal Edwards that tried to hold up the supply wagon.
That's right, Miss Snyder.
But what we want to know is who tipped them off.
Well, Larry made all the arrangements. No one knew about them but us.
What about Jenkins' freight office? Think someone there could have done it? Could be, but I doubt it.
Well, at least we have the insulators and the wire to string on them.
Just so we don't run out of poles again. There weren't any more available at Deer Creek Mill.
They just blew up a wagon load of poles and wire.
There goes our last chance. We're through.
Maybe not. What do you mean, maybe not? We can't possibly make it within the time limit now.
Gene, does your contract stipulate a certain number of poles to the mile?
No, but
Then we'll salvage every bit of wire that we can find. We'll put on anything that's above the ground, use it till it falls apart.
It might work at that.
we can at least try. I'll telegraph Cheyenne and ask John Larson for an extension. He's an old friend of Dad's, and I know he'll help if he can.
Tim, you and Dick will alternate tonight on guard duty. We don't want anything else to happen, right?
Right. I'll take the first shift. You want me to?
I'm not tired.
Well, okay. You go ahead. I'll relieve you in 4 hours.
Hold it. All right, now. Who's paying you to sabotage this company?
It was an accident. I can explain everything.
Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Now get out of here.
Looks like your hunch was right, Tim. I just caught Larry rolling a couple spools of wire off the cliff.
Why, that dirty, sneaky polecat.
Can we recover any of it?
Afraid not, Chief.
I guess our only chance is that extension from Mr. Larson. Let's check with Hank and see if he's heard anything. Anything important, Hank?
Just the operator at Laramie testing the line.
Anything from Cheyenne?
Not a thing.
I'll take over the key a while. You go help the boys.
All right.
Hank's lying. I read the last 2 words of that message and it wasn't from the operator in Laramie.
Maybe it was from Larson.
Let's get our horses and follow me. Tim, you stay here and keep things going. Hold it. All right, let me have that paper you just showed to Larry and Steve Gray.
I don't know what you're talking about. What piece of paper?
This one right here. Hey, partner, it's a note from Cheyenne. It says, John Larson will arrive at Slade Crossing this afternoon on the Overland Stage to arrange for extension of Snyder contract.
All right, get off your horse.
What are you going to do with me?
Just ask you a couple questions. Now, where were Larry and Gray going?
I don't know.
All right, I'll ask you again. Where were they going?
All I did was deliver a message.
Answer my question.
All right, I'll tell you. They went after some more men to stop the coach and get rid of Larson.
All right, tie him up, Dick. I'll give word to Gene to get some more help.
Now, don't go away. I'll be right back.
We've got to intercept that stagecoach.
Cat. It's going to be trouble, so stay down out of the way.
Now, don't you worry about the extension, Miss Snyder. I'll give you plenty of time to finish the job.
Thank you, Mr. Larson. What I want to know is how did you send that message to me about Larson?
That's our new secret invention. Sure, partner.
All right. Dickie, give me a canteen full of water.
Sure.
Proceed, Miss.
Dickie, pour the water on the base of that guy wire. Give me a good contact.
Just give your cat one of these 3 times a day.
Home, home
more at home on the range than the Range Rider. With his thrilling adventures of the great outdoors, his exciting experiences rivaling those of Davy Crockett, Daniel Boone, Buffalo Bill, and other pioneers of this wonderful country of ours. And Dick West, all-American boy.
Just give your cat one of these 3 times a day.
Fluffy never had a sick day before in all of her life, Dr. Collins, but your pills did so much for me. I just know these will do the same for her. Oh, she'd be so grateful to you, Doctor, if a cat could only talk.
Yes, it's too bad that she can't. In the meantime, Miss Peachum, you be as good to yourself as you are to Fluffy.
Yes, yes. A body can't be too careful these days about picking up germs. Good day, Doctor.
Good day, Miss Peachum.
There's been an accident, Doctor.
Yes?
Gotta come right away. My partner's hurt bad.
How'd it happen?
Cleaning his gun and the charge went off.
Have you got a horse out in front?
Yeah?
Right around at the back. You can help me hook up.
I'd hurry it up, Doc.
Oh, where's the doc?
They're around back hitching up a buggy. Look.
The Range Rider.
Yeah, when he shows up, it spells trouble.
We got enough of that without him.
Keep an eye on him. We'll go and hurry up the doc.
Stalling every chance you get. Now, come on.
Oh, what'd I ever do to you? Give me another chance, will you?
Now, come on. Be a big boy. Anybody think this was your last roundup?
It's all gone. It doesn't hurt anymore. Honest.
Look, you wouldn't back up for a 6-gun or a rattlesnake. You haven't brains enough to be afraid of a petticoat. Now, don't tell me about a little old thing like a dentist bothering you.
Oh!
Hey, isn't that Pop Begley?
Looks like he's hurt. Oh!
Hurt bad, Mr. Begley?
Hey, Smart, take her over with this team.
Oh, Mr. Baker, poor dear Mr. Baker, what's happened? What's happened?
I'm going to take him to Dr. Collins.
Dr. Collins left town a few minutes ago. Now, don't you fret, Mr. Bagley, not while Abby Peachum is on the job. Careful now, careful. Now, while you two round up Doctor, Abby Peachum will do the woman's work around here. Get out of my way. It's about time Mr. Begley learned how useful the opposite sex can be in time of trouble.
That female has been my trouble for years.
Let that be a lesson to you. Now, can you tell us what happened?
There were 3 of them. All of them wore masks. Jumped me up near Cherokee Canyon. They must have known I was going to buy a herd from the Bar X. They got my money bill.
A body isn't safe these days, Range Rider.
I'm sure you'll be safe, ma'am.
I'm pretty sure I got one of them before he winged me. First 2-gun man I've seen around these parts.
2-gun man? Miss Abby, this man that rode out of town with the doctor.
I never saw him before in all my life.
Take you now right out to the canyon and see if we can pick up a trail of this 2-gun character that you winged. He might lead us to the doctor. I think we're leaving you in good hands.
Some men never know when they're in good hands. But you can depend on it, Range Rider. Abby Peachum will look after him.
She's been after me too long. Can't you take her with you?
Well, I think she prefers you.
Oh.
All right. Now, there. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
What'd you say?
1 every 3 hours now.
No.
Open your mouth.
Who is it?
It's Haley. I've got the doc.
Come in. What took you so long to get here? I'm mighty glad to see you, Doc.
It's too bad we didn't meet under more favorable circumstances. Yeah, let's take a look at you. That's a nasty wound. Yeah, we'll just take this money belt off.
That won't be in the way, Doc.
Just as you say.
Well, what brand are you peddling now, Doc?
You won't know anything about it until after you wake up.
Yeah? Well, I ain't sleepy.
Well, you certainly don't expect to have that bullet removed without an anesthetic.
I never touch this stuff. Haley knows my brand. There's a pint of it in the kitchen.
You gotta do what the doc says, partner.
The doc does what I say. That goes for you, too, partner. Get on with it.
Just as you say. Here. Get a hold of this. You better hang on to it pretty tight.
I shot Pop Begley around here someplace. Let's spread out and see if we find some tracks.
He's leading us into a trap.
Well, let's fool him. Let's go that way. How soon will he be riding again, Doc?
Give it to me straight.
Even with your rugged constitution, you can't hurry nature. That wound won't heal for weeks. You're very fortunate this bullet didn't lodge an inch higher.
It's Jess.
If you want to wash up now, Doc, my partner will show you where.
Well, I can find my way.
Haley, keep it down. Doc's still here.
Well?
You didn't shoot straight enough, Corbin. Begley made it back to town. Now you got the range rider and his sidekick after us.
So?
So we gotta pull out of here, pronto.
We're holding up here until the doc says I'm well enough to travel.
I don't need him to tell me when I'm ready to travel.
He's right, Corbin. They know three of us were in on it. We gotta split up.
And we can start by splitting up that dough.
Well, I'm gonna miss your company, boys.
Come on in, Doc.
I'll drop in and see you tomorrow. In the meantime, sleep will do you more good than anything else.
Well, I'm sorry, but you ain't leaving, Doc. Leastwise till I'm well enough to go with you.
Of course, you're joking. You're out of danger now. Besides, I have other patients expecting me. Your friends can look after you.
They'd like that, wouldn't you, boys?
Good afternoon.
Haley.
What's that gonna get us but more trouble?
We couldn't let the doc get back into town and find out about Begley.
When he doesn't show up, you want the range rider and the whole town out looking for him?
They won't find him. Lock him up in the barn.
I better get his horse out of sight.
But he won't need that bag to keep him company.
I only thought that he...
Maybe I know what you thought. That bottle'll burn a hole in your pocket, Haley. Come on, hand it over. Oh, the doc might have another case on his hands that might prove fatal.
Sounds like trouble. Let's go.
I heard the shot. Corbin have an accident? There won't be any accident next time. And that's the only way we'll get out of here with our dough. Range rider.
I'm not scaring out of here till I get my share of that dough.
Yeah. Keep out of sight. Keep me covered.
Any trouble? We heard a shot. Figured it might have come from over here.
Wouldn't be surprised. There's lots of game for hunters in these parts. You looking for game?
You might call it that. Mind if we water the horses?
Help yourself. Now that you mention it, there was 3 fellas heading across the valley. What do you want them for?
Murder, maybe. That is, if Doc Collins doesn't get back to town in time to save Pop Begley. See, those 3 men held up Pop, shot him, and robbed him over Cherokee Canyon.
I sure do hope you find him, Range Rider. If I can give you any help...
Oh, I think you have. As a matter of fact, I was just about to smell them out. Hey, Dick. You smell something funny.
Huh?
I don't smell anything.
Well, maybe that's because you smell, mister. What kind of perfume you use anyhow?
That's not perfume. It smells like... Yeah, like a certain Dr. Jawbones.
Or just any doctor.
You got a real nose for trouble, Range Rider.
And you're in it mighty deep.
Ask him what the bud's doing on the saddleback, or ask him that.
Let's go over to the house, real peaceful like.
Yeah.
Now just be quiet when you open the door.
Don't shoot, Cook.
This little slug probably put a neat hole through your partner. Where is it?
What partner? I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the doc's bag. Now quit stalling.
If I make a deal with you, Range Rider.
You've already made your crooked deal.
He come puppy. Outside, look.
Dick, you take over. If you find Doc Collins, get him to Begley as quickly as you can.
Hold it! Now lift it. Now haul him out of there. Go on. Well, pull him up.
I can't do it by myself. He weighs too much.
Try to drown me, will you?
I wouldn't want to pollute a good well.
Save it, Haley. There's no time. Get that barn.
Got an idea, Dr. Collins. Turn around. Now me. If Mr. Begley's still alive, you're his only hope.
But you haven't got a gun.
Well, don't worry about me or the range runner. Just get in there in your buggy and get to town as fast as you can.
It wasn't very smart of you, Corbin. According to this trail of blood you're leaving, we can use that spot to bury you.
I give up, Range Rider. I give up.
Throw out your gun. Now you come on out.
I can't, Range Rider. I'm hurt real bad. You've got to come up and help me.
According to Pop Begley, you got a real reputation for being a two-gun man. Any more guns in your arsenal? Look, Corbin, if I don't take you out of there, the coyotes won't leave enough to worry about.
Okay, Range Rider, you win.
You know what to do. Come on out.
Okay, Range Rider, I'm hurt real bad.
I need the doc.
So does Pop Begley.
Okay, but get me to him fast. Don't leave me.
Just gonna get your horse.
There's two of us down here. You can't lick the odds. You can have Corbin if you throw out the money belt.
Give it to him.
Come and get it.
Don't let him get me, Range Rider. Give me half a chance. Give me back my gun.
If they get to you, they'll kill you. I'm the only man that can get you to a dock.
Don't encourage me to put you out of commission permanently.
Hey, I'm on your side, remember?
I thought you was... Oh, never mind.
Tough time of it. But with the proper nursing, he'll be all right.
Of course he will, and you may depend on it, Doctor. He'll have the best care Abby Beecham can give him.
Mr. Begley, you're in such good hands, I'm afraid there's nothing more that Dickie and I can do for you.
Oh, yes, there is.
Take her with you.
I'm afraid that's in Dickie's department. You see, he's the ladies' man. Which reminds me, I've got a surprise for you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Goodbye, Mr. Begley. Hi, Doc.
Wait a minute. Range Rider.
Here, now,
Hey,
you
listen.
there.
Oh, Abby.
There, now, I'll take him from here on. Now, quiet.
Now, Abby, listen.
Quiet.
What are we going here for?
Well, your surprise.
Well, I got a surprise for you. It doesn't hurt anymore, honest. It's all gone.
Since when?
Since I forgot to duck. See?
Where did you get that?
Right here, see? There.
Holy mackerel.
Here's them 2.
Yeah, you need a checkup.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Come on.
Oh, no, I never can win.
And who could be more at home on the range than the Range Rider? With his thrilling adventures of the great outdoors, his exciting experiences rivaling those of Davy Crockett, Daniel Boone, Buffalo Bill, and other pioneers of this wonderful country of ours. And Dick West, all-American boy.
from you, bird brain. Holy cow, the Range Rider.
Relaxing, Cleopatra?
No, I thought I'd take a nap.
What are you trying to hide?
Nothing.
Oh, got a new girl, huh?
No! It's a package for your birthday.
I thought we decided not to exchange gifts.
Yeah, I know, but, well, you're always doing things for me and teaching me things, and, well, it just doesn't even out. So?
But we made an agreement. And you know I don't expect any reward for instruction.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way. It's just that, well, just like one of those things you taught me that really came in handy. It really saved my life one time. Stick him up, Ranger.
Hello, Dickie.
Shucks, I thought I caught you napping that time.
Don't ever come that close to a man when you're holding him up. He may know how to take your gun away from him.
How'd you do it?
Well, hold me up again and I'll show you. Slow motion.
Stick him up.
All right. Right forearm. Crosses over, gets rid of the danger of the gun. Here. Slide down, catch the wrist, cross over with your punch, come right back up into a hammer lock. Here. Hello, Dickie.
It's a good thing I carried this thing on an empty chamber. Hey, where'd you get the wanted posters?
Sheriff gave them to me. Said for us to watch out for these fellas.
Huh. Sid Naylor. Phil Morgan. And Herb Torrey. Robbery, murder, and arson. Nice guys. Little kid in trouble. Get off the car. Let's go get him.
Coincidence? I am the Range Rider.
Gee, I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Range Rider, but I never expected to meet you.
Well, meet my sidekick, Dick West.
Hi. What's your name?
Edward Willoughby Carlton III.
The multimillionaire?
He's my dad. Those guys are trying to grab me, Mr. Range Rider. They hit Horace over the head.
Who's Horace?
Not Horace. Horace. He's our camp cook.
Well, maybe we'd better go back and try to find Horace, huh?
Not Horace. Horace.
Oh.
Miss Lisa! Your brother's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
Yeah, I stopped to tighten my cinch and two guys snuck up on me.
Eddie, thank goodness you're safe.
The range rider showed up just in time. Gosh, sis, imagine being rescued by the range rider. Oh, yeah, and Mr. West.
It was wonderful of you both. Of course, Father will want to reward you.
Well, that won't be necessary. Horace, did you get a good look at the kidnappers?
No, sir. Never had a chance.
That's too bad. Miss Carlton, I think you'd better notify your father. The kidnappers are liable to try to get Eddie again.
But Father's in town.
He's got poison ivy.
Horace?
Yes, sir?
Would you mind writing in, notifying the sheriff, telling Mr. Carlton what's happened?
Sure, I'll be glad to.
Thank you. Dick, you stay here. Don't let Eddie out of your sight. I want to go back and see if I can't do a little trailing. Hey, Eddie, I got an idea. If there's any trouble around here while I'm gone, I'd like you to send me an Indian smoke signal. I want you to build your fire on top of that hill. Tell you what, sit right there. You watch everything I do, and I'll show you just how to build it, okay? Take some green. That'll give you lots of smoke. Now you take your blanket, cover it all up so it can't get out. Okay? When you think it's full, open it up and come out. Now you think you can do it? Up on that hill you'll have an updraft. That's why they always build them on a hill. That shoots it up, all right?
Doc.
Now remember, I'm dependent on you.
Yes, sir.
Wait till the boss finds out you two messed up on getting the kid.
Well, what could we do? We almost got our hands on him till a couple of guys showed up spitting lead. Those two guys, for your information, are the range rider and Dick West.
Range rider?
Yeah, he brought Eddie back into camp and sent me to warn the sheriff while he backtracked on your trail. You two better get him before he gets us.
Don't worry.
Right on to camp. Watch your chance to grab either the kid or the girl. Dick West is guarding, but don't worry, I'll take care of him.
You don't have to worry about those kidnappers, Miss Lisa. I've had plenty of experience with people like that. Why don't you go out and play, Eddie? Why, one time, I was cornered by 3 outlaws. Here, Eddie. Go catch some fish. Some big ones. Let me see. I was cornered by 3 outlaws. They tried sneaking up on me, but I've developed sort of a sixth sense and... Go chop down a tree for some kindling wood. Where was I? Oh, yeah. They tried sneaking up on me, see? But I don't even believe an Indian can sneak up on me without me knowing it.
Let's move in the shade.
Oh, that's a good idea. Those 3 outlaws tried it, but I was ready. Go!
Eddie.
Why, you little imp, I'll tell you high.
I was only trying out your sixth sense, sir.
Go find something to do, Eddie, but don't leave camp.
Okay, sir.
He's a holy terror, but I'm fond of the little brat.
Oh, that mess. I'd better go clean that up.
Anybody could fall on that guy before he'd ever know it. We better go up the hill and get a fire ready to light, just in case.
Someone just rode off.
Look. We got Eddie. If you want him back, put 50 grand in small bills under the log by the Crossroads Oak. Be sure and come alone. If you bring the law, you won't see the kid again.
We've got to find the range rider. Come on. Hey, that's Herb Torrey, just like on the poster.
Well, never mind him now. Where's Eddie?
Dave got him. Here's the ransom note.
They hit Mr. West over the head just like they did Horace.
If you bring the law, you won't see the kid again. You and Dick take this to your father in town. Tell him to comply with the instructions in the ransom note. Only bring the ransom money to me.
Where'll you be?
I'm going back to camp. I'm going to make this guy talk. Get up. Sure hat.
Get your head off out here. Nobody's going to hear you. Teach you to mind.
Right, Mark, get you! I'll get the range rider! That's what I'll do, come on! Yeah! The range rider will get you, come on! Let me go!
Get in there and stay there. You show your head and I'll whop you.
Did you get the kid?
Yeah, he's in there. Hey, where's Herb?
The range rider nabbed him.
You kid. Hey, what if he talks?
Don't worry, he won't. Horace will see to that.
Hey, hey! Come here. What happened? What do you think? Well, some blasted powder in there and he tried to blow me up. Let me at it.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Break your stupid little head.
You can't sock him. He's worth 50,000 on the hook.
Now, I'll just ask you one more time. Where's Eddie? Who's in this besides you and Sid Naylor? There's got to be somebody else. Neither one of you got brains enough to cook up a kidnapping.
Miss Lisa! Miss Lisa! I never got to town. My horse bolted and threw me like that. Who's he?
One of the kidnappers. The others got away with Eddie.
Eddie?
Sheriff asked Father to stay in town helping round up a posse.
And as soon as we get Eddie back, they go into action.
My horse is over in the trees. Get him and beat it. He went by me running and I fired. I'm a no good shot anyhow. I don't know how I plugged him.
Well, where'd he get this knife anyway?
He must have had it hit up his sleeve and cut himself loose with it. I don't know.
Well, there's nothing we can do for him now. Let's get this money to the kidnappers.
I'll take it.
No, that's my job.
Well, what about me? I know this country like the palm of my hand.
I think it's a good idea. Put this money under the log by the big oak at the crossroads.
Sure thing. Just leave it to me.
Have you gone crazy? Letting that big dumb galoot carry all that money?
Nope. He's the brains behind the gang that kidnapped Eddie.
What?
Sure. Look, well, number one, he said he didn't know anything about using a gun. Yet he had his gun tied down like a professional gunslinger. Number two, this knife that Herb cut himself loose with came from a sheath in his gun belt.
Then why didn't you arrest him?
Because I wanted to lead me to Eddie.
What's he up to now?
Oh, he's sending smoke signals.
Why, you little brat out?
Horace! Boy, am I glad to see you. Is the range rider with you?
You're in for quite a surprise, kid.
You got the 50,000?
Sure. The range rider gave me it himself, just for the asking.
Horace! I thought you were my pal. You're nothing but a big bum. Wait till the range rider finds out that you've been causing all the trouble.
Oh, shut up, kid. We're not going to give him the chance.
Oh, yeah? We'll see about that.
We better scram out of here. I don't want that brother on my trail.
The horses, they get to me. I'll get them.
You can't touch me. I'm worth 50,000.
Not now, you ain't. We got the 50,000. Now I can boil the daylights out of you.
Now, get up. Get up and put up your hands. Turn around.
Let's go, Horace.
Eddie.
Hey, look what I call that gun trick you showed me, partner.
Well, good for you, Dickie. Take him up and let him join his two partners.
Right.
Gosh, Dick, you should have seen the range rider fight. Boy, did he lay him cold.
Look, young man, if you think I was fighting because I liked you, you're badly mistaken. I had to fight because a certain young man I know didn't obey his sister and stay in camp.
I'm afraid Eddie doesn't know what obey means.
I do, too. It means doing something you don't want to do. And somebody bigger than you makes you do it.
I'm afraid you're wrong, Eddie. The word obey means to hear, to listen. If you listen to what people are trying to tell you, you'll find out that they're not just trying to show their authority. They're trying to teach you to be a man, to train you for the future, and don't want you ever to forget it. Understand, partner? Okay, now you pull on that while I open this.
Gentlemen, I don't know how to thank you for saving my boy. I'd be proud to shake your hand if it wasn't for this blasted poison ivy. But when you come to New York, I'll see that you get the key to the city. I'll give you my card. Oh, Eddie, fetch me my card case. I'm sorry you won't accept a reward. I'd like to do something in return for... Eddie, did you hear what I said?
Here you are, sir.
Thanks. Give one of my cards to the range rider.
Yes, sir. Here you are, sir.
Why? He obeyed me. And he said, sir. What did you do, hypnotize him?
No. I think all he needed was somebody to set an example for him.
I guess I had that one coming all right. Eddie, when you grow up, I want you to be like the range rider.
Range rider said if I work hard, I grow up to be like you, Dad.
We'll both work hard for that, son.
Hasta la vista.
Adios.
And that's just another example. You save everybody's life, you get Eddie and his dad all straightened out, and then you turn down the reward.
Just being able to help Dickie is reward enough.
Sure, I know, but, well, don't you see, I felt I just had to get you something to sort of say thanks for all the things you've done for me. Well, it's nothing, it's just a jacket. Go on, open it up.
You said it was nothing, Dick, and you aren't kidding.
After all the trouble I went through, and I forgot to put it in a box. You see what I mean? If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even know how to walk.
Some things take a little bit longer time to learn, Dickie.